I need my juice.
What juice is it?
In the fridge, the berries one. Dragon berries. Tilapia waves. Okay. So this is a mess. Need to clean this shit up. Didn't even check if I put enough oil. I shouldn't have enough. That was it. That was it. Stop that.
I know what she's doing. I'm hoping she's falling asleep.
I'm hoping so too. Well, that says no, she's not. Hey, the one light is not working there. That's what happened.
I told her that the phone is flat. We didn't want to give it to Daddy, so it never charged last night. Now she's fine.
Okay, so that's the whole argument there now.
Yes. And I know when I'm losing an argument.
Just move away. You see me do it often. You watch me and do what I do when I lose an argument with you.
No, because I don't lose arguments with you. But that's another story.
How's it, guys? Welcome. I'm gonna be starting with the build up of the woofer in about a few minutes. Just waiting for some people to come up and join.
Okay.
It's happening. I'm gonna be building up the 18-inch. You can watch the process from the beginning, how to build the coil, and then from the coil to make the former, and then from the former the coil, and then from the coil baking, and from the baking process we're gonna be doing cool down. After cool down we're gonna do mounting of the coil and the spiders to the coil, and then from there we're going to glue them all together. Then we're going to strippy this out of the top here and turn him into, use the cone again from this one to put onto the other guy. So we're going to have to build up this bra from the beginning and see how it goes. So let's start off with mounting our let's start with mounting the basket and setting up, getting ready. Where you at now? Come on, man. Earlier I basically marked off where my coil is. The glare is too much. Where my coil needs to be, what I need to cut off. So let's just do that quickly. Join me over at the table where we shall be doing the cutting. It's way too dark, man. I never have enough lighting. That's it. Maybe if I move it this way, yeah, that's better. Okay, you guys can watch from that side. Let's get our ruler. Yo, 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 yo. Don't light start now again. I'm busy with some heavy stuff here. Okay. Like I said, I marked it already basically to see the width of the coil and the height that I'll need for it to fit on the 18-inch. So now all we're gonna do is man, what's going on now? I got light issues. Fucking hell.
What is that?
Huh?
Can't you see that here?
Where?
Something's pulling the electricity plug. Don't you see? Didn't you see the dimming of the light?
Yeah, I'm seeing it's flashing one way. It's not by us, it's one of those flipping power stations again. Like the last thing we bloody need tonight, honestly. Go on and check if anybody's complaining about power going out.
My phone, okay, let me go.
Alright. There we
But my
go.
phone is on charge because it's flat.
So that one is done. This is basically now going to be our coil. Mr. Hoonigan, thanks for the follow, my guy. And
Don't you get it? You want to go get it?
that basically folds over, and then we have our shell basically. Alright, so now we're done with the shell. We shall do the circuit later in a few moments. Let me just put on here because it's a bit quiet. But too quiet.
No, but it's only, nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, yeah, I guess because nothing went off yet.
Is that you? Lay down. Daddy's saying it's a good idea.
At least I can play in the background. Alright, next step is
Daddy, she wants baby shark.
where's baby shark? I don't have baby shark here now, baby. I play it in the car for you in the morning. You know we jam to baby shark in the morning. I don't have it on this one, baby. It's in the car. Alright, so now we've got this bra here.
So this kind of actually, the YouTube channel with
My reference.
Did you catch?
Hold on.
Did you catch her?
Let me just show you guys. It's been a busy day. forgive the mess.
What's the sugar?
This is the motor that's going to be going in there. It's from a VFL 12 inch, and I'll be using that as my base basically to make the speaker, the 18 inch. The 4-inch motor that the 18 inch came with, I don't know if the motors are weak or I don't have enough battery power to... Okay, I know I don't have enough battery power because currently I can't even put my sub volume past 2 clicks and then my voltage drops down to 10 volts, so that's a bit of a cuck one. But anyways, that's the motor that's going in, and the reference for this motor, this is the one that was in there. As you can see, that goes in nice. So that's the reference. So I'll take my jig, and make sure that the jig basically fits inside here. Yep, the jig fits, which means that how the jig is set right now is the correct size for the coil to be made. So when I make the coil, the coil is not going to be smaller and won't have an issue when it goes in here to sit fast. So the jig is there. We got our okay that we just made now. That's what goes over here. And as you can see, I made it a little bit too big. So I will cut it down a little bit. What's that? Okay. He probably wants to do it himself. The process to doing it is very simple, but the problem is you need to have the proper glues and equipment to sort that out, and I don't know who you're gonna ask to help you with that, because if I help with that, wife is gonna cut me balls off, because this is basically what's paying for my baby's birthday parties and shit like that, you know. So can't give away any trade secrets, but if you need help with anything, send me a message. I'll help where I can. If you're meaning that you want to repair the sub, not me. Alright, that should fix that issue. Alright, so that basically goes over there like such. And yeah, boy, you want that little bit of a gap there, because what tends to happen is once you start baking it, it'll go closed. Alright, so that's down there. 45 is what we want our coil to be.
I can't do anything I can't imagine if I just think it. Paint so wet on my shit that I can pour it in a cup and drink it. I'm rain clean and I'm pulled up. That might be why I'm tired. I pull up niggas,
we got that one for today. Now it's not gonna go anywhere. We got it all sorted out. That'll hold. So now we need to measure 45. It's better to do it when it's flat, but I've been doing it. Who was that? About the base. On the menu today, I'm going to be building up my 18-inch. I don't know if you were on my other lives when I decided that the 4-inch coil, 4-inch magnet isn't really working for the power that I have. So I'm basically changing it to, I'm going to be using this one for my VFL 12s. It has a 3-inch coil, so I basically gotta redo the whole speaker. Yes, I've got subs for sale. I've got a couple of, I've got a pair of Venoms that basically look like this, that I built up from the bottom. 12s, Venom 12s. Then I've got a 15-inch, custom 15-inch, 2 ohm. Then I've got custom 12-inch. We said 45. So basically what we're doing is we're marking off the coil so we can tape it up. The custom 15 is 1.5. It's a SVC 2 ohm 15-inch. It's good for about maybe 1,500 RMS on a daily music. Not too bad. Alright, so now that it's marked all around, we're going to take our tape to basically seal the coil and give it our height. So easiest way to start is right at the beginning. And just work your way around.
I met her when I was young, but she was younger. Summer fling, but it should have been forever. She was a schoolgirl, I was chasing cheddar. Caught up in the streets and couldn't tell her. Caught a charge and poured my heart out in the letter. No response though, I couldn't blame her. I mean, it go from selling.
There you got it. That's our height of our coil. I need the extra height here so that it can go through the spider. So now that that is done, we can basically strengthen it.
I guess it's meant to be, but why you calling all my homies trying to get to me? It's bittersweet, but you gotta swallow. Besides, I'm focused on the keep it 100. Your life good,
again?
You just want me because you don't know how to do it to you.
Yeah, it's not a difficult job to do. but it's a precision type of job to do, you know what I mean? So that's basically where the issue is. It's a very precision based skill set that you need to have. A little bit on the loud side. Okay, so now that we've got that done, we're moving to the next step. Which basically is the coiling process. That goes into our jig.
When you go to my channel shop tomorrow,
Yeah.
we must see if that's got that thing that you want.
No, it's only by the fishing place.
The one that me.
What? The coil one? The one where you do the the camera one? Yeah, we'll check there. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're getting our jig set up so that we can do the coiling.
This kid is really gonna fall asleep on a mattress, yeah.
There. Yeah, it's cool, man. Let her fall asleep there, it's fine. She's still a baby, we can carry her to bed.
And if I fall asleep, who's gonna carry me?
That's what I'm working out for. Is so that can happen. Oh my days! You know, I'm gonna enjoy that. Huh?
You know, I saw my ankles from my workout this morning. It's not stopping, it's getting worse again.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt hella bad. But after day 3, if you're persisting, you know.
I don't want to do door pain meds because they knock me out. And I believe
No, stay away from my pain meds because it's my pain meds.
I don't
When I want it and then there isn't any.
Because the green tablets is doing nothing for me.
Don't make your problems my problem, yeah? Alright, so it's a DVC woofer, so basically 2 points from here. You're gonna go down to the nearer one and end it off here on basically on the opposite side, because when you have your woofer as your spider pack and you got tensor wire that side, tensor wire that side, so basically what you're doing is you are in essence making a coil to fit up here on the top here and on the other side there. So one set will be here and you flip them around and the other set here. Also it's beneficial when making a coil like this here to have your coil close to your slit. Try not to do it in the middle here, because what happens is sometimes it splits open here on, I don't know how, but I've done it and it's failed every single time. So just food for thought if you guys ever plan on doing this yourself. One of the guys said that they want to do it, so yeah, so my guy, if you are doing it, then that's the manner in which to do it. Alright, so once that's done, right, we've shaken up our glue. I don't know if it's shaken up enough. Is it shaken up or shooken up?
Shaken.
Shaken up, okay, fine, wifey. Shaken up enough. We shall.
Not shaken, shaken.
Shaken. Shaken, shooken. No, what is it?
Shaken up.
I'm not sure if it has been shaken up. Shaken up. Ek weet jy of ek hom lekker geskit het nie, man. Fucking bloody hell. I don't know if I discussed it properly.
Is it a quad coil?
No, it's basically a quad coil but turned into a DVC. If that makes sense. Because the way the wiring is going to be, it's going to be dual wind, all the way up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's milky.
How are you doing?
Huh? Kom erom. I gotta mix the bonding glue because you know it's a two-part. Dual 2.
Oh, is that orange?
Yeah. It's gonna be dual 2. I wanted to make it a dual 4 and then take the other 12, the other 18 that I've got in the car at the moment and take that one out and make that one a dual 4 as well. So because the end goal is to run two 18s, because there's no point in having two 18s and you're running one only. So the end goal is to run both 18s, but then you can get one ohm on the amplifier. I don't want to go too massive on an amplifier where you're tuning to 0.5 in it, because then it means more batteries. And at 0.5 ohm, it's not very efficient because of the amount of power that's required for the amplifier to make massive power. And besides, I'm not building the 18s for numbers or anything. It's basically just for my enjoyment. And if you can ask wifey how much I'm enjoying the single 18, I'm pretty sure if I manage to get two 18s in there, it's gonna be completely full and total utter enjoyment from start to finish. So I'm thoroughly enjoying the single 18 that's in there right now. That's also a dual 2. I'm running it at 2 ohms because my amplifier can't play 1 ohm. So that's gonna be a dual 2, and this is gonna be a dual 2 as well. So I'm gonna have two dual 2 18s. Wait, let's see now. I'm gonna wire 2 ohms and I'm gonna wire 2 ohms. So they're basically gonna be running at 4 ohms. I don't know if I can get them to play 2 ohms. Basically what I'm gonna do is I wanna build this one so that I can start messing around with the ohmage and see how I can manage to maybe make a plan somehow. If not, like I said, if I run them at 2 ohm, I'm more than happy. If it's at 4 ohm, I don't know how much power the amplifier makes at 4 ohm. I'm guessing not a lot, especially if it's going to be bridged between two subwoofers. But that's a problem for future me. Current me right now needs to build a coil, and it seems like I have enough wire. Yes? She was chasing you. Did she catch you? Ah, it's kind of fast. You're gonna have to jump.
Oh my word, did you fall like that also? Oh, did you fall like that also? That's why Skylar caught her.
Oh, you mustn't fall. You must run like daddy.
Okay.
Not like mommy.
Oh,
Mommy.
leave me out of this. Why do you get me involved?
Mommy is white. They fall for anything.
Oh,
Look at
I almost said something now.
Look at mommy. She fell for daddy.
I thought
Yes. Who's that, Drago? The Dontus.
Daddy can't come. He's busy playing.
I'm busy coiling, baby. I'll come when I'm done coiling. It's your Dontus. Where is he? He came out from hiding.
He's big, huh? Yes, I see it. I can see it.
Right, so the bottom layer is kind of important. So you have to get the balance of not too much and not too little on the bottom, because that's basically going to spool up onto the top. And now comes the little bit of a difficult situation, because when you're coiling like this, it's not as easy as when you're coiling with the basket on. Because with the basket on, basically you grab the basket and you can turn it. With this here, you kind of have to do that. It makes for a much nicer coil though at the end of it. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. We have a cable that. Okay, got you. And there we go. Okay, let us just untangle these guys here.
Where's the other one?
Woo! Yeah, that would have been a real nightmare. It's interwoven here.
The other white one. The mirror. It's in there. Have you not
Oh
seen
shit.
it?
Okay.
In that box.
Alright, so now
Yes.
we open up our cables.
No, not
Make
that
sure
one. This
our
box.
wire is 100%. Once the wire is lacquer nice and hundreds, we can begin our coiling. Fun fact about this glue that I use: if you don't work quick, it dries up and then you don't stick so lacquer when you're doing the coiling. And you want the cable to stick onto it, because then it just makes it easier. Let's do one here and one on the other side.
I see. Where's the square?
Alright, so that's it on there. Let's get our okay right.
I don't know where
Here. Okay, cool.
Mommy has it
Alright.
all in such nice.
Any questions, guys? Direct it to the wifey. She'll tell me what the question is. I'll answer it as I go along. I can't look at the screen now because this is where the magic happens.
I'll find them all tomorrow for you. I'll put them in a container again. I want you to see. We all don't get what we want in this life. Tomorrow you're going to be tired when we wake you up in the morning.
Oh,
And before, and
yay!
what's your other friend's name? And out? Abigail? Who? Gabriella. And Abigail?
Not Abigail, Gabriella. Yes, Gabriella and Amore and Nintendo Zero.
And who's the other friend?
Scarlett was texting me today and I was learning. I learned like this. I learned like this. And right now, and I just did last 2 days.
You know that on the 7th of March, we've got the diaper. I'll pee in the diaper. Okay, then go pee in the potty. Bring me the diaper back here.
7th of March.
She has athletics day.
Yeah.
So if she falls now, how's she not going to fall then? Nayan is saying, how's it, brother?
How's it, my guy? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's important to lay just the right amount of glue down, because what happens is when the glue gets too thick,
Yes.
it tends to create a different where the wire basically lays over it, and then it causes a a lip.
Yes.
And when it does that, as you're coming back up, you're basically coiling over a lip, and then it causes the problem. Like I said, if this was on a cone, I could have basically just ran with it and turned it lacquer, but because there's nothing to grip on, it makes it a little bit more, a hell of a lot slower, and you kind of have to make sure the eyes are not playing tricks on you. Like this one is playing on me now. Ah, there we go.
Mommy wants you to come sleep.
There we go. There we go. Well, this will basically go down as one, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do one coil. Just go down and up, and then I'm gonna try and put it onto the cone so that I can get better grip for the second coil. But it's not coming out too bad so far. The glue sitting on here now is making me doubt, but it's not.
Gabriel, can you please revoke my speaker for 8 inch?
What's this?
Asking, can you please rebuild my speaker coil for 8 inch?
8 inch, depending on what 8 inch is it. What 8 inch is it, bruh? Some of them is not worth it to recoil, eh? It's cheaper to get another one. Nah, that one, just go buy another one, bruh. Yeah, you're gonna be wasting your money here. Unless now you want to put it in there and prove a point and all that, yeah, then we can make a plan.
Okay, thanks.
Recoil for that 18 is gonna cost you like $550, and I think they go for 600 brand new, if I'm not mistaken.
Starter. I don't know what that means.
What's that?
Starter.
Yeah, Targa.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, Targa 8, I think it's, the streets are like 650, and the Venoms are, I think it's $1,000 or something, or 850 or something, I guess. Again, repair on that woofer It's 550. So you kind of have to think to yourself, is it worth it for you to repay it, or you just buy a new one? But some owners are like, nah, I don't want to spend the extra 200 bucks for a new one. I'd rather fix the old one. Right. Now you get close to the end, you can remove this one because the coil is basically holding the whole thing together. You don't need to stress with anything else. Thanks for the follow, bruh. What? Then when you're ending off the bottom coil, you're basically ending it off where you began.
What copper do you use?
Normal insulated copper.
She was asleep.
Why did she jump up?
Huh?
Why did she jump up?
Because I put a diaper on the bum. How many racks are on the floor?
Every coil is different, depending on the. You can go from anything from 80 to about 120. It all depends on the coil size, the height, the ohmage, thickness of the wire, can it fit in the coil gap, what size coil it is, 3 inch, 4 inch, 2.5 inch, 2 inch, 3.5 inch, 3.25. Basically all depends on the size of the woofer or the coil that you're making. Alright. Now we go back. Now we're going back up to complete the coil.
Where are you living? Boxburg East Grand.
I'm Boxburg North, my guy.
Do you use heat gun afterwards on coil wires? This is good to watch.
Heat gun?
Yeah.
No, I bake it with, because this is dual wine, the baking process is a little bit faster than normal wine. I bake it with a power supply. That softens the glue, and once it cools down, the glue is hardened, and that basically completes the coil process.
Then Mr. Hooligan says, is this a speaker coil?
Yes, when it's complete, when I'm done with this, to the top now, that's basically an SVC.
You must hold your hands still, Baba. And then Gabriel is saying, are you a business?
I do it as a business, yes.
Okay, then Tristan, now's the throw 3-inch coil.
Yes, 3-inch coil. It's for the 18-inch that I'm building up tonight. Like I said, the process is from this point up until the whole glue process, the baking process, all of that I'm going to be doing tonight.
Never give a fuck about a one-dimensional drugs essential. I'm unconventional. Fly yourself when I'm high yourself. Machine like the L. I ask how you feel. We go up and away. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you make in a day. Cause you know you got one thing and you also for sure like the couch display.
What's my name? What's that? Yay. And your brother's name? Yay. And your name? Yay. Mr. Winningham, I think the anticipated that what I've seen of guys using a drill.
Yeah? What's that?
He said, I think by hand is better. Okay, wait. I think by hand is better than what I've seen of guys using a drill.
The thing with the drill is I can't keep focus on the wire. I know they say no, you set the speed and all that things there, but my eyes, they're like, you have to check. I can't see nothing. What are you doing? Go back, go back.
And then Nikki Chetty says no torch to welders.
Yeah. Alright, so that's basically the end of it there. See, so that's the one here. And that's the other one there. I'll show you guys now.
Okay, Mr. Rooniger, let mommy tell Daddy what the people saying, eh? Mr. Rooniger saying that's exactly what I'm saying, behind is better. Then Andre says, did you use LACHE to get cylinder from coil to form again? I don't know what that word is.
Lathe to get cylinder for coil to form again. No, I'm using my jig basically. As you can see now, basically, coil is done. There's a whole bunch of glue sticking out that I need to rub down. I think I put a little bit too much on the coil, but it's not going to be bad because I still got to go one more layer down and up. But in essence,
Then Mr.
that's your SVC, right? You got your one here and your one here. Now I can take those 2 layers and turn it into a DVC because it's a dual wind. I basically take one from here and move it to the other side, and one from the other side and put it this side. Basically then it's a DVC 2 layer. But because we We ain't bitches. We do 4 layers because the amplifier, the subwoofer can handle it. So I was gonna do the other thing here, but it seems like I went right. There's no lippy keys here or anything, so this layer here will be a lot. Should make this is a 3-inch coil. Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. Like I said, I over glued on some of the places, like this here. I thought it was a bit of a fuck up, but it actually is not. It's just the glue.
Okay, so Mr. Hooligan says, do you test for the image after?
Yes. Let me do that now so you can see. Let me do that now so you can see what the homage is.
Then what is this one?
What I did was I didn't want to build this one to take all the watts, because I have to leave some watts for some of you guys, you know, for your sound. So this one just got some watts, like maybe. Look, the problem is I won't be able to test how many watts this thing can take, because the amplifier I got is quite small. Hey, so pretty. Don't stand on a chair, please. You're gonna fall, Baba, and then you're gonna get hurt. There's too many things that's laying around here, and I cleaned up. So you must know the stuff that's laying around cannot be moved, because it's just one of those things. I don't want you to get hurt, my angel.
And then Mr. Hooligan says, nice work. Lockout loud, you should make Tesla coils.
Nah, fuck.
Then Tristan saying, when done around,
what ohms will it be? What will it be? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Mommy? Try it again.
What? Where's the pencil?
I
also don't know.
To check the ohmage, what ohmage this is, you have to remove the insulation around the copper wire.
You found it.
So we kind of burn it off. I would say about 1,000 RMS on daily music, and maybe if you want to burp it. But again, it's 18 inches, so it doesn't really need much power, because the bloody will speak of the cone area.
No.
Most guys are playing with 12. Most guys are playing with 12s, right? Okay, wait, let's use another 12-inch. Ah, here we go. Most guys are using 12s, right? And the thing is, when they're playing with 12s, you kind of need a lot of power to make it work. I'm going to be using an 18-inch, and in comparison, that's basically what I got. You playing with that, 2 of that, I want to be playing with 2 of these, and in comparison, that's basically what the difference is. So this doesn't really need a lot of power. The motor force also, you don't really need much. So I'm thinking 1,000. Well, at the moment I'm running my Raptor 22K on 2 ohms, which is probably like 800 RMS, but because of my battery power, I would say it's closer to 400, 350, 400 easy. Plus box rise, another thing. My voltage drops down to 10.5, so yeah, and that's my issue there. So
I don't even know where you are at this point.
I'm at the bottom.
Can you advise me on what is the best use to reglue a speaker that spider comes loose?
Use Gencom, my guy. If the spider's completely loose, Gencom is your best friend. What I would suggest is, let's take this guy here. That's your speaker.
working
this guy
on
here and your spiders here. If this is still glued together, then basically what you want to do is take your hand like that and push it up. You know, this is glued down, so you push it up from the bottom. See where it's open. Take some Gen Chem, pour it on there, push it back down, leave it for a few minutes, push it back up again, hold it there.
Wait, Jamila.
I'm located in Boxburg North. Hold it up for a while, wait for it to get tacky, or you can push it down, get some pegs and pin the pegs on it and leave it overnight. You have to leave it overnight so that the glue can dry lacquer and seal it. If the whole woofer came out, or you can strip the entire woofer, I won't advise it because you need to have shims to put in to realign the woofer and all of that. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but I would say I use Gencom to do my spiders, to re-glue the spiders.
Marvin is asking price for quick stuff.
Normal quarter enclosure for 18s. I've got 2 enclosures now for 18s. How's it, Rudy? I've got 2 enclosures for 18s. Yes. Oh, your purple.
Purple one.
Yes. I can't use the one box because it doesn't fit into the into my boot, so I have to make a plan. Price to fix subs, it depends on the size of the woofer. That's the most important.
And then he's also asking how much to repair tinsel leads.
Repair tinsel leads depends on the woofer, because some of the woofers are woven in, so that I'll have to take the whole woofer out, take out the woven burnt tinsel wire. Other woofers like your Targa Venoms and your Targa Streets are through the cone, so those you can just snap off. And yeah, see the Targas, they basically you need to remove the woof. You basically have to remove the Targa like this. You're gonna take it out, then you're gonna find the tinsels. You're gonna cut these off here, then you're gonna go in here, take the dust cap off. And the problem with these woofers, when you remove the dust cap, a lot of times the orange comes off because you opening up the woofer. This is paper and it's glued down with Gencom or silicone glue. And when you remove that silicone glue, a lot of times this tears. And if you try to heat the woofer up, the glue up hot enough for it not to tear, then the dust cap gets damaged. So this Venoms are a little bit of a nightmare to do tinsel repairs. So they like about $450 to do the Venoms.
Then
$450 for a sub.
Usually saying, hi bro, I have a 12-inch Kenwood, never gives me any problem. Okay.
Bye.
12-inch Targa Comp 40.
Yeah, what about the Tiger Comp 40?
That's the dude that asked you for the pricing.
For what? For the recoil?
Yes.
Recoil Tiger, the 12 Comp is $750. So I'm looking for 2.6 at least. 2.7. Okay, there. 2.6. Yeah, so 2.6. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Jamila.
2.6. So I get 2.6 on my coil. Hey man. Uh, 2.6 on the coil. Basically, that gives me 2 ohms at the tinsel, at the connection where I basically connect my power cables at. So I'll get 2 ohms on the dot with that. So that coil is perfect as it is there. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm busy with these things here. You kind of have to pay a lot of attention to what you're doing, or else you make cuck. Wifey is online. She's basically she'll answer if I can't answer any of the questions. She knows as much about the business as I do.
But I'm just gonna go make some pop.
Okay. Right, so now we're going to directly the opposite side. Been a while since I've been asked for that cock. Yeah, so now we're gonna do the other side, basically down again and up again. I'm in Johannesburg, Marvin. In Boksburg, East Rand. I'm very far away from you. To be exact, at 1,140 kilometers away from you. Alright, so that's one done. Basically now the glue that you're putting on here is a lot lighter than the glue you put at the bottom, because remember the glue right at the bottom was put down quite thick, and once you start baking it, all of that glue will start seeping through the cables, the wire. So you don't need to go as thick on the top layers, because the glue from the bottom is going to come up. What you want to do is try and get as much glue on the sides here, at the bottom, at the top edges, because once you start baking, that glue will basically bond the coil together. Yeah, how's it, Ninja Boy? You can get my WhatsApp on my bio. My WhatsApp number is on my bio. What's happening? Right, so that's there where we are there. We go down. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay.
Okay, back. What am I doing?
Ethlon Boer.
What the heck did I do now?
Ethlon Boer. I've watched his videos a lot. Let's see if he'll accept my invite.
Did you respond to all of these?
As much as I could. Was it Ninja Boy was the last one that asked the question?
Yeah. And Marvin, did you respond to me asking where you're from? Sit.
Yeah,
Come sit.
Foxburg North,
Come sit.
if you didn't get the response, my guy.
Sit up. You can't lie down with me. Nothing about
No. What is this thing doing now?
maybe fix the contact, where's your contact?
So, yeah, I gave Ninja Boy the contact. I told him must just WhatsApp me. It'll be easier to get my bio or that My contact is in the bio.
You can pick it up on your
It's on my page, on my bio. You can get the contact there, my WhatsApp number, then you can just contact me from there.
Daddy must give you pink pop tomorrow morning.
Yeah, she said she wants pink pop. She's gonna try it out, mommy.
Open it, open it, open it.
I think we need to get her. Ah, see, there we go. I knew it. I could feel something wasn't right. It was leaping over somewhere. Ah, there we go. Right here. Just like it, right at the beginning also. Gee,
You just have to undo the whole thing.
undo the whole thing. Yeah, but it's good that I got it here right at the beginning, because when you come back up, that's basically where you're gonna make cock. Okay, there we go.
Now. Toot, 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 toot. Ay. Jy het sommer gaan slaap. Hy is so moeg.
He pulled the Jamila stand. Bath and go sleep. Okay. Because this is now the important part for the looks, basically.
You finished. One more. One more. Okay.
He shouldn't have said, man, I heard he was dead. He got jumped up on the grave. And then that when he tossed his body out in the head. So I'm up in my shed, in my good open leg. I saw Paul said, nigga, what the fuck you said?
You tell me this. So you ate too much now. I can't believe this is Stephen's favorite coffee for half. I can't believe this is Stephen's coffee for half. That's why I shared it in it. Come lay down, Papa. Thank you for my book.
I don't know why those wires, like it's pink somewhere.
Tell me why is there, Baba? I see that.
Yeah. He's moving around now. And your Drago?
Take out your dummy. That's love.
Maybe you must tell her, huh? Maybe you must tell her the plecostomus. Then maybe she'll start calling them all plecostomus, which is what they are.
And not Drago.
They're not Dragos. Yes.
Body.
Yeah, I can see her going to the shop and saying she wants a dragon.
She does this.
And how do they know what she wants?
They know what it is now.
Oh, because we've been there so much.
Yeah. They call even and say, come see this Drago. And then she goes to the other one. They take her to the bigger one.
Yes, Domingo. Okay. DJ Allen is saying, I remember my uncle teaching me how to refill sprinkles when I was 17 years old.
Oh, where?
Don't say you think I'm water.
It's a nice skill to have, definitely.
You need to blow bubbles. You hear this?
Yeah.
So it's night time. We can't blow bubbles today. It's sleep time. I'll go tomorrow. After we sleep, okay? Can you put your clay into the container, please? Your blue clay. Yes, where's your container? Where's the container? Okay, pick it up. Where is it? Come, put in your clay. Pick up your clay that's laying into it.
Okay, we get him to the end. Get him there. Cut
Okay.
down.
I'm going to leave some water.
We lock him in so he don't go anywhere. Thanks for the follow, gents. Thanks for the follows. Alright. Final glue again. Not too much because we're going back up now. But you want to put a decent amount of glue on the edges so that when it bakes, the glue bonds basically everyone together.
Jamila! You need to go sleep now. What is the chances of me hitting the bum bum? Hitting the bum bum? Hitting the bum bum? Here's your ass before I sit on it.
Right. That is complete, so we close it down. I will go through all your stuff tomorrow and I will find your puzzles, okay? It's done there. So make sure you go back, because the last thing you want to do is start coiling and you get halfway up and realize the coil is still wrapped around your cheek.
My sleeping, my sleeping.
Okay, so now we go back up.
Jamila. Stella is sleeping time.
It's time to do this, my baby. Well, don't come scream at me. I won't charge your phone.
Please don't bring that up now.
Alle gaan samen met mij. Ik zal ook naast je weer samen met haar.
Ek gaan nou sien as ek vir jou iets aandoen.
Nee, ik praat nice te wees, né? Want ik wil hy kus breek.
Okay, how about mommy go sleep and you keep daddy company?
Yay! She can read all my comments.
Yeah, she's hiding that from us.
I'm telling you, she can read. See, why is she running away? Huh? She can read that one, I know it.
She just needs to force out. Because now she's pushing it. Because lately she's been falling asleep at 8 or at 5. And now she's pushing for 8.
Yeah, but today,
5, 6.
no, it's better if she falls asleep later because at 5 o'clock is basically a power nap to 8 o'clock.
But now she's pushing it. And now the tiredness is like, if she fell asleep at 7, we wouldn't be sitting with
Issues now, yeah.
or being salty. She's overtired. She wants to play and I'm trying to get her to sleep. I'm not taking out the toys because then she's not gonna
Sleep at all. We're getting to the end here.
I wanna know.
Yeah.
Everybody says there's a terrible tooth.
No, it's 4 actually.
What happened with the 3? Because I mean she's almost 3 in 3 days.
Yeah, a couple of days time.
So
Yeah, does it end?
we're dealing with now.
Does it end?
People with kids this age, does it end? I can't remember it being like this.
Right. Again, the glue. Well, we're gonna bake it now. So you'll see what it looks like then. Oh yeah, let me do that.
Remember the ceiling? That phone is not really big.
Yeah.
Right? You must have see when she learns to switch it on.
She tried. That phone is a good one because you have to hold that button in for a very long time before it switches on. She tried it. Last night when I gave it back to her, she held the button, but she didn't hold it long enough. And she left it. Sorry. Sy het die knoppie ingedruk, né? Maar sy het hom nie vir lank genoeg ingehou
It's not
nie.
here, is she?
Hey, sy's daar om die draai. I don't trust her.
I think I must have put on a uniform.
Yeah, I could see that they have to sell. Like I said, we're looking for 2.6 as the final homage load. Because at 2.6,
This bloody
I will get. Ah! No! I didn't do the most vital thing after you finish off.
That coil has been taking you the entire show. That coil has been. Babe, did you just switch out?
Huh?
Your life ended.
How?
I went out. No, how?
Oh shit. The most important thing is when you're done, you gotta take tape and you gotta make sure that you lock your coil in because like I just showed now, once you start pulling at it to take off all of the stuff, the insulation, the enamel that's around it, it'll come loose and then the coil wire is loose here. And the last thing you want is for this thing to bloody will come loose. All your work gone. Because what happens is the glue, after a while, when you're coiling it, the glue tends to get dry as you're coiling. And you kind of, with this glue, because the smell is so very strong, you kind of have to coil it with the fan on because the smell is really strong. Okay, that should help. Okay, let's come here. Maybe. Right. Let's see here now. Like we said, 2.6. So, right. So we're looking for 2.6. Yep, 2.6. That's perfect. So let's just do this here quickly. Because I know how the internet is. Right? Yeah, I'll go to 2 ohms, it's fine. That's the one side. That's the other side. Same as the other one. So that's perfect. Perfecto mundo. Right, so now we're going to do the baking process. For that, we need to turn around. Alright, so basically positive, negative, positive, negative. Yeah, it's baking. I don't know if you can see the smoke. That's the baking process, boys. So basically what happens is, when it comes to the baking process, you're baking it at 14 volts, side by side. As you can see, it's baking really quickly because of it being a side by side wind. You see the color of the copper starts changing. The color of the copper is changing. We're looking at the glue. The color of the glue needs to change as well. I don't know if you can see the smoke. Well, today is a makeshift one because I didn't really expect to make this a baking station as well. But I'm like, yeah, why not, bruh? Because let's do the, like I said, do the steps from start to finish. And the best way to do that is basically what I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm dollaring that. Okay, so now you can see the color of the glue changed. So that basically tells you that it is 100%. Right, so it comes off. You know what? Cool down. Right. Okay, so this bliksem is lekker warm now. This is why that thing is more warm. This is why okay, we asked wifey to buy for us some heat resistant gloves so we can take him. Right.
Did you read all these messages?
The new ones.
Yeah.
The new ones.
That stuff that I feel like the copper is called gypsum. Then
Right. So now can you
what's up
see
is this whole year we can
the color of the glue changed? It's gone darker. Even the copper itself has gone darker. So that's basically the difference. Right. So this now needs to go to the fan. Can you? Okay, you're gonna have to hold it by the fan. Ain't look no. You know what? Where's the other glovey?
ain't looking me.
I'm asking you to do miracles, nah? Alright, so now what we need to do is...
Before you come this way, let me go change.
No, I'm not going outside.
Yeah, but I need to go put it back.
I'm not going outside. He's out. He's out. This is for my 18-inch. I'm basically building it up now. This is to go, hopefully, with my other 18-inch that I built up. But guys wanted to see how the whole process is, so I did the whole process from making the shim, cutting the shim out, marking off where the shim needs the size of the height of the coil, all of that, and right. Woo! Okay. I don't know if you guys know anything about sensitivity, but I want to show you. Basically, sensitivity is when the subwoofer that you've got, this bliksem here, the magnet, if you can get your coil to be as close to the outside wall if you can get the coil to be as close to the outside wall, then what will happen is this guy will take a while to go down. And look at this. Yeah, boy. You know what is that? It's called success. Smell it, you smell it, you smell it, you see? Ah, it's gone. Ah, oh. Hey, I almost said something now. To give it to you a comparison, you know when you pull it out and you make that sound? Yeah, that's what it feels like here. Going slowly. There we go. Oh, that's goodness. Oh, it's like no lube needed. You just slide it. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go.
I'm sitting here thinking, why did I let you start this?
What?
Without making me stay away for this.
You know what you need to do? So get me the cup, get me the ingredients. I'll pour it in there.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Ah, good. So get the cup and the stuff. I'll make it for you. I promises. You can bring my dragon. Yeah, this thing did long to make.
Yes, I know. You've been how long on your life? An hour and a half? And you've just been doing that.
And I baked it.
You've just been doing the coil. So this shows you actually that doing a coil isn't just a 5-minute job.
No, it's not.
It actually takes a lot of work to make it
It's a
perfect.
long time to make it. Okay, so now it cooled down. I think all of the sliding and slipping. Oh man. I just loved it. Do you know how much sensitivity that is? Huh? And then you go. Oh yes, man. Oh. Okay, so that's that. Next up, we need to start with the build up of this blister. So what are we doing with this magnet? 18-inch, baby. 18-inch, baby. There we go. 18-inch, puppy. Hi, puppy. Okay, so I didn't skip a step. I almost did because of my excitement. I couldn't help it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, nah.
Looking gorgeous already.
Thanks, my bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.
You know what I like about the iPhone that I didn't know it can do? It can leave you open there while I go and scroll.
All the phones can do that.
I didn't know you can do that.
It's just your other phone is a cuck phone, that's why it can't do it.
I haven't tried.
See, when you buy quality phones, you know, they can all do that. But you coming and saying your iPhone can do that, it's like, oh, it's an iPhone, it's a... No. Android's been doing that for years, baby.
I'm not saying it's a better phone.
No, I know. No, but that's a better phone than the other one that you got. Let's just accept that part. Where are you now? Okay, there we go.
Listen, the
Let's
other
screw this
phone,
baby
you know
in.
why I use...
Yes, I know. I don't need that. I don't need explanation.
Okay, but maybe your
Yeah, wifey needs a cheap ass phone because when she has conversations with people that she orders from, she can get pretty violent when people don't listen. Basically, if you phone the head office for the Karens in the world, or in South Africa at least, they put you through to wifey. She runs the head office for Karens. So when Karens can't get their way, they phone wifey for help. Because wifey knows how to deal with these people. You not the Karen.
Gone.
You the boss of the Karen.
Everything is gone that you thought you gone.
Gone what?
You know what?
What gone? No. Don't stop.
The bad luck, it just happened. You just brought it on yourself.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. See, this is when you need to tap into that anger. That's when you have the most fun.
You bring this on yourself.
Hey, I can't help it sometimes also. Alright, so that should hold there. Let's see this boykie go in there now. It's going. Look for this banana. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so next step would be we need to glue. Okay, let us first put the stuff where they need to go again on their own. Right, opening, right, here we go. Right, so what we do is we take this bra, we fold him in here, this bra, fold him in here, and then this bra here, we fold him inside here, this bra we fold inside here. Right, so now everybody's inside. Now we need to wrap this all with paper so that we can basically, because if you leave these wires exposed, once heat gets to it, I don't know how it works, don't ask me, I'm not the scientist. But when you leave these wires exposed for some reason, pop goes the whistle. Don't know how it works, but it is what it is. What can I use? What color? Huh? My gorgeous. Do I need to phone the head office to get hold of you? Wait, what color must I use here?
For what?
For the paper around here. I've got red, I've got blue, I've got orange, I've got yellow. So what color must I use? Basically, I need to close this up. So these are the colors that I have. I've got red, I've got blue, we got orange, we got yellow. Oh, that's bright yellow. Green. And we got darker green also. We got darker green. What you said, red? Oh, you said blue. New boy, say red. Okay, he say red, you say blue. My bro, because I called the wife Karen and now I'm trying to save my shit. Okay, we're gonna go with the blue. I know you understand how this works, you know.
What color is the stuff gonna be?
The other one is green.
Yes.
So maybe I must just make us an also green.
Then use green.
The
So it
darker one.
doesn't stand out so much.
And they both U2s. Okay, so darker green it is. Yeah, let's just
Good
make
choice.
I think I need to go, because you know what I'm thinking? The way I'm going...
I'm not a mind reader.
I'm just talking now, I'm saying now what I'm thinking. How are you then? These subs are not going to be run inside the box. I want to run them outside.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to be running them outside, I don't want to have... Oh, I could have, but then what? This is the green. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the green that's inside the box at the moment. Okay, that's the green. That's the green that's inside the other woofer. Both of these woofers are going to be outside. So I don't know how much you can see inside here when the woofers are going to be outside. How much you can actually see inside. And besides, I don't know who's going to be looking inside there. You know what I'm saying? So do you think blue will go with this? Not really. Not really, nah? But then again, why does it have to be this? Because sometimes I'm going to be running a single woofer. You know?
Because of my OCD, that's why.
Exactly my point. So if we're running a single woofer, we can make it blue. So we're back to the wifey's choice. Because that's how we roll. We try to make excuses just so we can please wifey. Are you happy, my love? You want some coffee? Huh? Go put on the kettle. I'll go make it for you. It won't take long. And I'm sure the guys will understand that I need to, you know.
No, I'm lying very lucky.
I need to atone for my mistakes.
Your mistakes is gone. You can't do
Don't be like that. Gee whiz, yeah, you're so finicky. You see, you're looking for the smallest things to punish me. Right, so we're looking at
You? Why?
80 moles. Right, we're looking at 80 moles. We're looking at 80 moles. Gee whiz.
I want to know, Nate.
Yeah.
Is there... I'm going to go on a completely different topic here now.
Okay, fine, go. Don't worry. We're here.
How do people go to... Do people really watch so much porn that people can make 6 figures a month on
Yes.
that by doing that?
Yes. Here's the question. Here's the thing. Think about it this way. If you take pictures, if I take pictures of your feet now, né, and I post it online, and let's for argument's sake say there's 1 million guys, 1 million guys that's interested in your feet, and each one gives R1. How much is that?
$1 million. I can buy a house.
That's my thing.
You just gave us an idea. That plot of land that we've been wanting to buy.
Hey gents, if you're interested in feet pics, the wifey, you know they're gonna ask. It has to be yours. It can't be mine. Fuck yeah, my pterodactyls. They'll never fucking make money. How the hell you want pterodactyls to cause money? Plus, guys know what guys' feet look like. They know what women's feet look like. So there's no way.
I can just give you a manicure.
No ways. There's no. You can't save these. These clothes you cannot save. They are meant for the streets. They go hunting. I have to hold them. I have to hold down my prey with these toes. Where's the scissor? Right. I'm actually doing this a hell of a lot nicer than I did the other one. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I'm trying to help the fro. Because I mean, you know, it's hard out here. Plus they know. I mean, there's all different types of shit that you get, right? There's people that shows cleavage only. No face, not just the cleavage alone. You're not even seeing boobie, bruh. And you're getting menses that's paying for that. Monthly. They got you on retainer. Every month, every week, you have to send at least 3 times a week. You must send photos. And it needs to be new photos. Oh, yeah, look at that. Huh? Yo.
Man, China blurs their picture.
Huh?
Man, China blurs their picture.
Not China, my bro. It's Japan. And don't ask me how I know that. I heard it from a friend. One bro was telling me, because I was pitching him the whole toes idea, and he was like, nah. So yeah.
I think You've got too much time in your hands, dear.
No, I think these guys are trying to get me into trouble. I just saved myself with making this coil cover blue, and now they're trying to sink me again. They're trapping me with questions and making me answer them, and then I'm putting myself into holes here I can't dig my way out of. What the hell, man? Why are you being faulty now? Okay. Let's go on the inside. Let's go on the inside. That way we still have a little bit of a lapicky there. Right, let's go. Hey, man. I knew there was something there, man.
Facts, they sound like problems.
Right, a good amount of glue, and because this is the open side, you want to have a nice fat piece that closes that. So what you do is you go to the opposite side and you use that as your open side, and you stick it from that end so that basically the other side gets a nice full piece. Like such. Alright, so now in order to make sure that we get the glue to sit lekker on there, we gooi our jig back on again.
Do you repair stuff? Yes?
Yes, I do, my guy. And then we go from the bottom up again. It's just easier because that's the way the whole jig came out from, and it's simpler to go back the same way. That way you get the whole come on now, why are you giving me beans now?
Where you based? Box with? No.
Box but not, brother. I'm assuming it's brother.
Yeah. Lena.
Ah, okay, that's not gonna work. Got me
Oh my
stuck.
word, it's Leonard Ramsey.
Isn't that Gordon Ramsay's son?
No, as in like Ramsey Game of Thrones. That's
Oh, fucking hell.
But okay, if you say
No, I don't want to think about that fucker. Gee whiz.
my mind went straight
Oh,
there.
wifey went straight to Ramsey Bolton. Fuck. Why you went there?
Oh
Gee whiz.
no! I've been getting a lot of Game of Thrones things on my phone, right?
Nah, that dude is psycho. Fuck.
Look, I'm not saying this dude is psycho, but that's where my mind went when I read
When you
the
saw
name.
Ramsey. Okay, right. So now, in order to make sure that we get our coil in the correct position, what we do is we take our shimmy shims. That goes in there. Shimmy shim. So you'll start off with one shim to see if it'll lock the coil in. Sometimes you need two shims on each side to make sure that the coil gets locked in, because the last thing you want to do is try and lock the coil in, mark the coil to glue it, and then the coil doesn't get locked in, it moves, and then you don't get the coil to sit in the position that you need it to sit in when you are fitting. Alright, so we turn it. Alright, so that's where we want it to be. Alright. Just for interest sake, to make sure that we're reaching our goal of having it where we need it to be, we're going to put this over there. That's from a 4-inch. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. As you can see, this is a 4-inch. Obviously I'm gonna put a 3-inch, but because this has been 4-inch as well, it's gonna be a big gap there. So this is gonna be sitting more like on the spider than it is gonna be around this. But my compensation for that is I'm going to use rope to go around that, basically strengthen the bond between this and this. That'll make it stronger. But the spider, on the other hand, that's gonna go on now. That has to go in here. So okay, let's take this all out and put this inside here first. Because I put the paper on here now, the old paper and the new paper is clashing. Don't be like that, man. We're making us now new memories now. How? I'm giving you guys new life. You guys are gonna be dead, just laying here as spare parts that might never ever be used.
Question: how did it get the name Spider?
Because of all of the ripples. When you look at it like that, it jump out at you like, you know, that's how it make you scrub.
Just say you don't know. Fucking man.
That's why they named it that. Because thing now, he's sitting there now, he's scrub when the spider jumped at him. That's what happens. Spiders are they gnarly things. They jump out at you. Right, so let's see here now. Right. So that's there, that's there, that's there. Let's see there. Cool. Alright. So now we need to set it by putting this out in. When we look at the bottom here. Is he in? Yeah. Perfect. Right, so he's in there. So next up is, shit. Okay, but I'm done there. So I can switch off that side. Okay, I'm gonna need to make the extension cord longer so that it can come all the way till here, and I don't need to switch it off every time I need to do something else. Right, so we are now, okay, before we start with that conversation there, we need to do a, alright, so we're taking this here, and this goes here. Alright, so this is going to be soldered onto this. Hey man, why didn't you go with the last one that I took out? Just buy.
You know how many houses is going for sale at the mall?
Yeah, people are selling it because they're not getting their returns that they expected to get when they bought it initially. And the place is too far from everywhere else. I just wish I could stay there, bruh. Like make enough millions to not need to move anywhere else and just bloom there.
Like
Right,
here's
so-
a 2-bedroom, right?
Yeah.
It's on the farmer's land. So you buy the house basically
Right.
for 150,000. Right?
Right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 150,000.
I can't do
then
this.
You
Yes,
pay
yes.
him basically 2,500 a month for leasing the property on his
Land.
land and for garden service, security and maintenance.
Yeah, because for a farm, you need a lot of maintenance.
Yes. Which is not bad.
2.5 grand.
Yes, you can live there.
Oh no, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Please let me know where you based. Got some subs to sort out.
How's it, man? I am in Boksburg North on the east end in Joburg, Gauteng.
I mean, that's a lot cheaper than what we're paying for here.
Yeah, but that's
you
now
own
after
the-
you bought the house.
And you're living on, you can fish every day.
Oh, don't even tempt me now. Because I'll say screw this up, let's go then now. Wake up the baby.
Not a mama waving up that kid. She just went to bed.
Okay, and then because basically the last step from this whole thing is putting the cone on. And like I said, because the cone comes out of a 4-inch coil setup, the hole is already bigger than the 3-inch coil, so you're gonna need to cover the distance of where the cone net is. Who's this that want to? Yeah, see Sadika, don't come in. Yeah, no, definitely, bruh. That is the dream that I say. Yes, like it. We went to the Val and that was gonna be my whole thing. Was wake up at 5 in the morning, you know, just before the sun comes up, take a walk down to the dam, set up my rods lekker, cast a couple of lines in, you know, Maggie Lane lekker nut. And then the tornado decided to say, you want to do what again? Yeah, vertrek,
What
say
are
you.
you Joburgers
You
doing
Joburgers, vertrek, gaan huis toe. And then it just, yeah, damaged our 8,010 in sy happy glories. Gone with the 8 grand, brand new 8 grand 10, bruh. Gone, bye bye, see you.
here? I'm still depressed about it.
Oh no, every time I think about when you mention the vow, I just think about that. And the beauty of it is, that's not even the vow. We were on the ass end of that whole scenario thing there, you know that? Like the Naysville and that's where you have to go, because for some reason, the storms and all that stuff, almost like it always passes there. Or it comes from the Naysville. Like it comes to the Naysville and then the people that's fishing there is like, Nemen. We got couple on the line already. Why there but other people? No, they were rich men there. And then the storm is like, okay, as long as I can destroy something. And they bro destroy that thing, they destroy it. Yes, you know. Hey, I'm so naar now. Hey, that would have been such a bloody well awesome morning.
Nee, your daughter, I think the only one that had
Yeah, the only one that enjoyed herself was her. We got there while we setting up camp. She's busy playing in the sand. Okay, we did get to go to the pool and go swim a little bit. But other than that, nah, man, yes, like it, what a nightmare of a
The whole
fucking
second
holiday.
day we were standing and doing washing.
Yeah,
Just for it to
not
eat us
washing, drying basically, because everything was soaking wet.
Just
And
want
then
to eat another stronger night.
the next night we're thinking, no, it's alright, it'll be cool. The storm is like, hey, this mensen is still here, bruh. Nee, voor check, chille Joe Burgers. Chase home. Next morning, wife is like, pack this shit up, we fucking off now. I'm going to it, when I come back, the car must be packed, we're leaving. But I did ask for my dragon when you left. Oh, okay, no, it's fine, lay here. Let me go make your coffee for you.
No, I'll go do that. I forgot.
Right, so that's done there.
I'm like, TikTok is here, and then Facebook is here, and I'm doing both at the same time.
Okay, so I just need to make sure that this does not move at all. Right, so that's where that is going to be. Before I glue it down and solder and all of that stuff, because if we do that and it moves, then we're in the cuck. Right, so that's done there. How's it, my guy? Thank you. That I'm in Boxburg North. Yeah, no. If you want to play with my feelings, definitely fishing. Because it's the one thing that I honestly love a hell of a lot. Never had the opportunity to do much of it when I was younger. Because you know, when you go with the uncles and everyone fishing, and they say, hey, go that side. Don't come fish here, because you cast shit. Go that side and go learn how to cast. It's always the case. So now that you know the uncle and you got lighties that's what you tell him, hey, footsa get side. Don't come fucking cast here by me. I'm here to catch the big one. Meanwhile, you've never caught the fish in your life, but nobody knows that, you know. So you're looking like the real McCoy. Alright, so the thing now is, what we're dollaring, we are going to solder this on here, and then we are going to test it test again with the voltmeter, test on here to see that we're getting a reading. And when we know we got a reading on both sides, then we glue it down. After we glue it down on the top, then we take this whole okie out, we glue him at the bottom. Once it's glued at the bottom, we can prop him back inside without the double shim. We just put in the single shim in, and then, or we can leave a double shim in, is fine also. Then we can put the glue on the outside. Okay, now before we do that, we need to solder on the 8 gauge terminals on here, so that we have 8 gauge.
Please DM contact number and address.
Imo, my WhatsApp number is on my bio. Just buy there and send me a WhatsApp number, then I'll send you a location, a pin location. It's a lot easier that way. Alright, you should be hot by now. What is it? What the hell?
I'm just seeing so many desserts and I just want something lekker now.
I did ask if you want something when I went shop.
That was then, this is now, okay?
Oh my god.
What?
I switched it off, Moss.
What?
When I switched the power off there, and I didn't switch it back on when I put it in here.
I don't know.
The thing is still ice cold. I soldering iron. It just dawned on me now. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to touch, and nothing is happening, and I'm going up. There's no way it's not hot on the top. It takes a while to get down to the bottom, yes, but on the top it's supposed to already be hot. Up one now, guy. Oh. Alright, so now it's solder that piece on the top here. The glue I use is this over here because it's got an activator, so I don't have to wait for tomorrow morning for the glue to set. It's preferable to do that because then the glue sets 100% lacquer. So I'm not gonna do a full round on the top here, just a spot here, spot there, spot there, spot there, just so that the top is basically done. And then I'm gonna do a full round at the bottom and use the activator to basically make that solid. And then I'm gonna come back to the top and put a full run around here, and basically not spray it, just leave it so that it basically dries on its own for the night, because the cone needs to come off that one. And like I said, the cone is not gonna sit like how your normal cones sit, because if you take this one, this is a 3-inch coil, right? That's a 3-inch coil, and ouch, that was must no seer, man. If you take a 3-inch coil like so, and you put the 3-inch coil, okay, hold on. You take the 3-inch coil and you put the 3-inch coil in here, you can see that how close that is. There's almost no gap. But this one here is going to have a big gap because it's not a 3-inch hole in the cone, it's a 4-inch hole. So there's going to be a big space. So to combat that big space, where is my draad now? My thick, my rope. I've got rope basically that's at least 1 inch thick, 2 centimeters wide, and that basically is going to be laid down. That will touch the cone and that will touch the coil, and because it touches the coil and the cone, and it's going to lay on the spider. When I put the glue on top of all of that, that basically is going to make it a lot stronger so it doesn't rip loose. That's what I did with the other one, or that's what I'm supposed to do with the other one. I haven't done it yet. I just put a dust cap on because I wanted to hear what it sounds like in a car, and I put it in a car. It's been banging ever since. I was supposed to do the testing of all these other woofers in the car. I decided to rather make a test bench here to test them here because I don't want to take it out of the car. Alright, so this is easy now. Bismillah. Put that on there. I'm pretty sure this is not even holding on here because it looks like the solder is just running off this thing. Why though? Ah, there's glue on there, that's why. There's the glue on there. Take the glue off there. This is the fucking strongest glue. It's putting my eyes. Yeah, I can smell it. Oh, I can smell it.
And now that we're talking fishing, I'm just getting fishing stuff one way.
Yeah, your phone needs to stop spying. Where you on Facebook? Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg. Right. Hey, we went to town with the fishing gear on that also, ne? Yes, the kidnap, we were fucking committed, man. It's cock funny. Then it's not even funny. It's like hard so funny.
Yeah.
Like someone will hear that story, they'll be like, "Hi, shame, man. Are you owns alright?" No. I need to see a psychologist or psychiatrist, but they're too expensive, so I'm gonna live with this trauma now for the rest of my life. Away, Imo. Imo just sent a message already. I'll check it now when I'm done here, Imo. And I'll see, maybe I reply now, I leave it in the morning. Right, so that's basically on there. And while it's everything is still warm, let us just check here again. We need to make sure that yeah, don't burn now. We need to make sure that our ochi, okay now, okay, come on now, come on. I'm trying to make this all stand so that you guys can check. We need to get the same 2.6 or lower, maybe 2 ohms. Away, what we getting? 8. Gee, why so much? Okay, let's do that.
We don't have a very comfortable sofa, you know.
Here we go. 2.4321 2 ohm. 1.9. Away. We got 2 on that side. Let's do this one. Let's just spin him around.
To be so prepared and the weather is just such a big flop.
Hey bro, I'm telling you, it was hard so.
Your wife is still mad.
I'm still mad. Okay, so that's
Listen,
why you're not
at least
reading.
I need to say, I was looking at things again. You just telling me to stop.
Exactly, you trying to get over your trauma. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. I'm telling you now. We don't have our, what's his name? The psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that all we don't have Zach, because the amount of money you need to get me over this thing, it's gonna take some time.
It's almost been a year, do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, basically 9 months, but it's been a long time. And then the kids went, the boys went with their grandma on vacation, and as soon as it started raining, they jumped in the car.
And they're like, nah, we watched this movie before. You see, this is where I told you I don't want to go out anyway.
Bro, I could cry with you.
Okay, that's not working there, which means somewhere someone is not connected. Oh, you block some. I'm thinking you are connected. And I'm thinking you are the one that's giving me the shit. Which means that somewhere, the reason why, you see, there's too much. There is way too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is you're off here. Okay. Right, I'm scraping you there.
I think my body's going into denial.
That's what happened.
Because I can feel like other parts are starting to hurt that never exercised this morning. It's like they know we're getting closer to the next. The next exercise. It's like my hip is starting to hurt. And you saw what I'm supposed to do tomorrow for leg day, and my hip is hurting.
Okay, man, you need to take a rest. Working so hard, she.
Hi Farid, been watching and interested in your work. How many ohms and watts can this roofer handle?
This one here, about 1,000 RMS. on a daily, and it's a dual 2 ohm, but at the moment it's a SVC 2 ohm. You'll see now. There we go. Okay, it's dual 2 ohm. Yay! It's dual 2 ohm now. It's dual 2 ohm. Right, so this part goes down there. That part goes down there. Okay, we'll take it out now. What we do now is we unplug this out so that it doesn't burn, because at previous times I used to forget that OK was there. Then, very important, you got to put some glue over that soldering joint, because if you don't put the glue over that soldering joint, what tends to happen is any heat gets to that, it just comes loose. All that work gone to nothing.
Yeah, and then I'm not going to be happy. Then we switch it over.
No, you won't even know. You'll only know that tomorrow, or when you test in the woofer. That's why I'm testing. I say you put this glue on here, right? When you're done putting the glue on here, you spray. Spray. Ah, you got
I
me.
need to go see if Elijah is selling more things again.
Go there and see.
Can't remember what was his full name.
Doesn't matter. Just type in Elijah, you'll see his name comes up. Spray. Alright, that's done there. And we put some here. Alright, then we put a little bit on this side. Right, so that basically locks that in. So now we can take this out and do the other side. Alright, so now you've got this over here like such. Has he got?
No, all these things are sold.
Alright, so now
That's a
it's a good sign.
for for you.
Okay, and we do this.
You must just go post a new one now.
Don't you have his number stuff?
No. He was phoned in, it was on. What's new on the other interesting builds you've done? What's some of the other interesting builds you've done? Sorry.
Okay. I'll show you. Ooh, you know, that was almost bad. Alright, so let me show you some of the other builds. This is a RA top. That's the surround cone cover spider. Then we've got a star sun triangle, and it's on a RA It was one of those what do you call it, concept subs. This is one of them. This year I did the same coil as the 18, but difference is I made this into an SVC so that I can basically fit just one side, because the wires to put in here and then you put it in on the other side and then you take from there, you must put it. Hey man, it's too much of a headache. Okay, so I need to just finish at 18. Let me clear at 18 and then I can show you the other stuff. That's one of the bulbs. That's the 15. I've got a 12-inch also that I've done. Okay. Alright, so now that's done there. We need to firstly clean up the inside of this, because it has been laying standing for some time. So let's clean up all of this. And I vacuumed the box the other day, so all of the wood flakes and stuff should be out now. Right. What's that? Okay, so that's done there. What we then need to do is take the old one, because he has our 8 gauge that we're gonna use. We can't use this spider pack because this is the 4-inch, and we cannot use the 4-inch for obvious reasons. It won't fit now. There we go. Expose it, expose it, expose it, expose it. Alright, so let's open up there. Okay, let's open up there. So now, what's that now? Yeah, I don't know what I need to do. Alright, so I would say we snap it off there, and we snap it off there. Alright, so that's the one side. And we got the other side. This is basically the same as what I did with the other 18, but for some reason this one just feels like it's been done right now. The other one I was jogging too much. This one here, I'm actually taking a hell of a lot more time with it, eh, babe? So, I don't know who's been watching from the beginning, but basically, this is now building a woofer from start to finish. That's making a brand new coil from the beginning. Brand new. Yeah, this is it. It'll come loose. I just need to put some heat to it. Alright. So now we need to put that bra on again. This bra here. And I'm going to solder him fast. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. I at least learned from the last time. Yeah, boy. Oh no, definitely, bro. As you go along with it, it really starts like, you know, when you look at something and you're like, ah, this thing is really fucked. I can't wait to fix it. It gives you that kind of vibe, you know. It's like when you say this thing is really, really gone, and then you think to yourself, there's no way that can be fucking fixed. And it's like, oh my dragon, let me show you. Mag je van mij? Okie dokie. Just to buy
What's the cost to repair 12 inch?
Cost to repair a 12 inch. What type of 12 inch is it, brother? What 12 is it? The costing depends on the woofer itself. Need my ping pong. Where is it? Not underneath here. Okay. I had my pliers, and I know I put it somewhere here. Where is that? That's not it. Where is the pliers? I do not see my pliers. Did you not see? Ah, here it is.
Champion Series.
No, sorry, don't do it. Sorry, I don't do Pioneer Champion Series. This is the reason why I don't do Pioneer Champion Series, because their formers come like this or split like that. It's split like that. The whole former looks like that. Now, when you put your jig in there, this bliksem does not sit lekker. And here's the problem. To sort this coil out is $8.50, right? Why? Because of the special jig that I had to make. Now when you look at the price of $8.50, you ask yourself, but that's more expensive than a street, and it's a smaller coil. The problem is that smaller coil gives you 100 times more work than the bigger coil, and that's why the costing of it is more expensive. And then when it's all said and done, you guys go put PV30Ks on it and then break it again, and then you'll say, ah, this guy never do it right, he never do the right job. So I've had too much of that when it comes to the Pioneers. I think out of 10 Pioneers that I'm using 10 as just as a base number. If I fix 10 Pioneers, at least 4 of them is coming back. And they're coming back not because of anything I've done. It's because of the you see now. Okay, I see how you wanna work. No problem, I can dollar that. You can play this game, okay? It's not because of what I did, it's because of what the customer did. Because 9 out of 10 times of the customers don't fix anything in their installs when they burn a woofer. They just assume the woofer needs to do what they want the woofer to do. But then so many people go, they buy subs, they don't know that the sub that they're buying isn't really built for what they want it to do. Because a lot of guys will watch videos on YouTube and see guys flexing like mad with sundowns and think they can get that kind of flex out of the Targa Venoms or the Targa Streets. The problem is you can't, because It's a Venom and it's a Street, and they are not built to do that. The Sundown is built to do that. And that's our biggest problem when it comes to those Pioneer Champion Series. You see how small that coil is? Way smaller than a lot of the street woofers.
Mine must bang.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anything can bang. Even when you buy it and it's in the box, the packaging, it'll bang. The problem is, for how long? Come on now. For how long is it going to bang before it breaks again? That's the problem. I remember what I did the last time. I remember now what I did the last time. This is a trick to make it a lot stronger than usual.
I'm sitting and yawning here.
Okay. What the problem is?
Let me go get in that bed.
You're gonna be awake. Huh?
Mm.
That's alright. I know what trick can make you sleep.
I'm a Karen. If you fix mine, will it be better? I'm the owner of Karens, remember?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna hold you. And then you're gonna sleep.
No, I'm trying to read this comment. If you fix mine, will it be better than before?
What? The Pioneer?
Yes.
I'm not doing Pioneers, bruh. What part of I don't want to do it is he not getting? I don't like that sub. It's too much fucking work and it stresses me out because that coil is so damn small, the wire is damn thin. It's a nightmare to work on and I don't like working on it. That's why I don't do it anymore. I've got like 6-7 years laying here that I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fix it. It's too much of a headache, bruh. It's a proper nightmare because, and also to open them up, it's a headache because the glue they use is not like, I don't know what glue they use. Like most of the companies use like Snot and stuff. They use like a different varnish and compost and cement and stuff, bruh, mixed together. That thing is just cock strong. And my biggest issue with the Champion Series, where you now, is this. This is my biggest issue with the Champion Series. Once you take it off, it always rips open here somehow. The glue comes loose here. And the problem is you can't get this black to, you can't match the black. When you put this thing back on top, it looks like shit. Now you look at it and you be like, guy, how you can, hey, it's not looking nice. It's not make sure this one. And then now we're having arguments because the dust cap is looking like crap. All of a sudden, the whole job becomes questionable because now of how bad the dust cap is looking. So no, I don't touch Pioneer Champions. Yes, to answer your question properly, yes, if I do the Pioneer Champion series, it will be stronger because again, the glue I'm using can handle more heat. The problem is that does not mean that the speaker becomes indestructible. It'll still break.
He says as long as it's better, thanks better, no stress.
Yeah, but that's the question. That's the question. As long as it bangs better, how is it going to bang better? Because there's something you did wrong for it to break in the first place. So the banging better part is questionable. You understand? There's no guarantee that it's going to be better just by recoiling. It's going to work again. That's the thing. It's going to work again. But the better part is where the argument comes in.
Mr. Musa. Your
Yes.
wife is very tired.
Okay, my wife.
And give me this in case I fall asleep while you're still busy.
Oh, you're gonna fall asleep. I guarantee it.
It was a long day.
You had a long day at work. It's the first day back after a nice, nice leave, and you actually had a nice leave this time. It wasn't straining. There wasn't hurricanes or nothing. You know. Let me just call this off on here and know that it is on here.
Yeah, I can't. My body doesn't want to.
There we go. It's him.
Send me your details, Darcy.
On my bio, on my page, my WhatsApp is there. Send me a WhatsApp and I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Love you also. And you.
Did you feed the nursery?
Yes, I fed them. I fed the babies.
We must remember to get Lux soap tomorrow.
Yeah, it's making you itch. Yeah, so then it is the soap, I think. But one of the most important things to do while you're busy doing this is to make sure that you put all of the things together before you glue it closed, because if you don't do all of these things, sometimes when you're putting it into the holes and all that, it makes it a bit difficult. So make sure to dollar all these things here before you finalize alles. Okay, you must go there. Sharp. Correct mundo, my guy. Away, looking snazzy, looking snazzy. Like so. Like so. Like so. My bro, I can't answer calls now, man. I'm busy and alive here. I cannot answer your call now, my brother. I'm busy and alive. Alright. Let's get the other wire. Thanks for the follow, bruh. So, once we're done with this over here, what? So goes down here, like this. Like this. That basically makes it a lot stronger because it has a copper piece that is running around the entire there we go. That's there, and now we do the back of it so that we have it double stranded and we got it all around. There we go. That one is gedoen. The last one, but not least one. Okay, cool. I'll save it. What's that? Cane. Alright, I'll save that one. Okay, so this is the last side. Here. Okay. Put that out there. Now has to feel make sure inside here. And it leaves me with that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that goes there. Next it. And now make it nice and round. Make it a bubble. Make the bubble. Make the bubble. There we go. I love the bubble. I love the bubble. Right. So that can go out. You can switch that one off. This bra here. Okay. Pin card here. Pin card here. So one goes over here, goes inside here. Alright. Okay, and the last but not least, well, that's to repair sub. It all depends on what is wrong with the woofer. 9 out of 10 times when a brass says, well, my coil burnt, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a visual example of the types of woofers that need repairs. Alright, you get the sub that's burnt like this, right? That's just basically a straightforward coil. As you can see inside, there's nothing sharp. Then you get a woofer that's burnt like this. That now needs to be replaced because, as you can see, it's split here and that becomes a problem. That'll take a lot longer than the first one I showed you. Then you get woofers where the tensor wires are burnt alongside that, and then you get woofers that are burnt like this. that half of this is gone. So now I have to build a coil like this. I've got to build a coil like this. New former, new alles. I've got to literally build up another woofer. So I've got to rip out the old one and then build a new one to go in. And if you know the live, or you follow the bit of the live, or you can ask people that've been following the live, I've been on live since 7 this afternoon, this evening. Yeah, you gotta put the heat shrink, bruh, because without the heat shrink, it don't work. Okay, so right, so that is in there, that's done there, that's glued at the bottom. Oh, okay, there's a bit of a space it is there. Nice that I noticed that shit now before we put it inside. Ooh. No, you don't belong inside there. You don't want gaps and holes and all that things, because that can cause bigger shit later on. So we just want it to be nice and solid on there. Right, so that's perfect. Alright, before I put it in, I just want to show you, Owens. Basically, that's what that glue there at the bottom now. Right around the whole spider. So this basically is now locked onto the spider. Now we can basically put this all in. Oh, before we put it in, we need to make sure that, because the other 18, I had it in the car, it was playing, and then I started hearing a funny noise, and it turns out the spider came loose, but not the whole spider. See, this got two spiders at the bottom, and it's got 2 spiders at the top. This one here is now loose at the bottom, so one whole spider is loose. So I gotta hoist some glue inside there and then glue on the top. So when I lock it down with my peggies, the glue in between the 2 spiders will lock itself in as well, and I won't have the issue of it opening up while I play it. Because when I play this, he's not gonna get the, we don't do light. You can check on my profile, there's a good few videos there. Okay, I couldn't do too much. When I put the 18 in the car, I was doing did do some nice stuff, but ever since I upgraded, well, not upgraded, I put the other radio from my other car in there with the preamp and the 4-channel. Now my vocals are nice and up and high. Also my RCA signal is better, so the amplifier is getting better signal, and now the bliksem is moving, bruh. Now voltage is dropping down to 10.2, so I'm playing the bass according to my voltage, not according to how loud I want it. If the bass is banging and the voltage drops to 11.8, I make sure wherever the bass volume is, the sub volume on the preamp is, that's where it stays. Because I listen to normal music, very rarely listen to boosted stuff. Not really, but the boosted stuff, generally we play that when we're trying to demo for somebody. So it's not often that you're going to be banging that. Alright, so now your 8 gauges can vie into its gaatjies. The side 8 gauge can go into its hole. Come on now, guy, open up. I'm trying to install you, my guy. I know you've been laying here and wondering what's happening to you. Nah, don't worry. What's happening is we're getting you ready. You and your bra, you're gonna see each other again, and you're supposed to give me good headaches, nice ones, the good kind, the kind we as patients love. That's the kind of only headaches we want. No other headaches from no other people or no other things, right? Okay, so that goes in there. Chew it. That goes down there. That goes down there. That goes down there. Right, so now let's straighten this out so that they can all go together. Let's go down, let's go down. Right. Easy straight up. Right, there we go. Right there. Alright, the net goes down. So now we get our peggies and we peg the spider down. Because now the woofer is basically built. All we have to do now is wait for this to dry overnight. Then tomorrow we come in with the 18 basket, the top, and we glue him on top with that piece around here. Bobby's your uncle. There we go. So that's done there. And we got our, so basically you gotta finish off as much as you can on the woofer so that once that glue dries on this bra, you can go basing. Right? So he's done there. There's already one in the car that's done. Once I get the white car sorted out, I need another engine for that one. So for now, the neighbors are safe because I only got one in the car, and I don't want to build a box for that car because that's wifey's car. And even though she said I can use it and do what I want, I kind of don't want to build a box for it because the Renault is a lot bigger, and that box is not going to play nice in the Renault. And I can build a way better box in the Renault than I can in the Elantra. So there's that. Okay, so let's try and see if we can pop this all loose off here via some heat. Hi. Okay, I see what's happening here. Yeah. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay. talking about tomorrow, doing this tomorrow, might as well do it now. Tomorrow we base. I can already see how Saturday, sorry, not Saturday, Sunday, I'm giving demos. But we giving demos on Sunday for my daughter's birthday party. But we're only allowed to play Baby Shark. Okay, I see you. Ta-da! The eyes off. Okay, we gotta clean up a bit here. Okay. Almost done. Last piece. All right, Aze, well done. Right, so like I said, this is a 4-inch hole and it's not going to fit over here. Walaikum salam, Buddha. So thanks for the follow, my Jimbos. This will go over here, and what's good about it is we need to set this holes that's here correctly so that we don't put it in the wrong place, and when we glue this all down, all of that stuff is still in there so that we don't get him verkeerd. You check. So this one needs to be glued there, and then we can glue the outside. Ooh. So you might not be able to tell it, but I'm sweating. There's blood, and tomorrow when we put this into the car and it's banging, there will be tears. It has come full circle, my friends. Blood, sweat and tears has gone into this woofer. Well, the tears not yet. Tomorrow the tears will come. The tears is there for tomorrow. That's in there. Okay. Cool. Alright then. I want to push you down. Vacuum on. As it. Fish. Okay, I got a piece of glue. That's what the glue looks like. I don't know if you can see that when you get stuck with it. But anyways, alright, so now we're going to do the inside, because this O is basically a lot better on the inside because it's touching where it's touching. I need to do it on this side. Dan spray on the brush. Like that. And we can take. Aye man. Why are you jumping? Don't be jumping off on me. Okay, kom ons haal gewoon die oogjes af. So we can glue this all around. One of my peg is the thread. I just need to glue this all around here, and then we sort it. Right. Okay. I think one more. Nice, bukan papangat lah. But we'll just put it in case that isn't him. And I'm looking inside. That's it. Right. So, over here for home trusted. All of our spider clippies. Right. That will go clip here. Okay, one more. Because I broke one. Right there. Okay. Alright, shut up my bro. When that's always done, this is a, it's you get it by, what's this place's name? Leroy Merlin. I get mine from Leroy Merlin. Right, so that's done there. Now it's for the top. And previously I was a little bit on the weary side on putting on the glue here because of the woofer and what. Maar today, after building this from the beginning all the way up to where it is now, right, so to recap, I started out at 7 o'clock today. I made a brand new coil, wind it myself from the start. I cut the former, I made a new former, I put a new former on. I showed how I cut the former, how I measured the former, how do I measure the size of the coil, the height of the coil, sorry. After I did that, then I came and I made the coil side by side stitching, which brought my ohmage from 4 ohms down to 2 ohms. So now it's a dual 2 ohm woofer. Coiled it, baked it, showed the guys the baking process also. Baking was fast because usually I bake it at 12 point something volts, but today, because it's on my test bench thing, it was baking at 14.4, so baking was very fast today. I'm a little bit scared because usually when the baking goes too fast, the glue gets hot too quickly and it doesn't have time to gradually get warm and then it make kak. But I'm confident, regardless of all of that, we're still going to more. And then after that, I showed how to do glue the spider to the coil, and then we did the soldering of the coil to the spider onto the tinsel leads, and then the tinsels got an upgrade with 8 gauge wire direct. And now we are almost clear. Took the cone off from the 4-inch. I need to still put my cable around there to make it stronger. Alright, so yes, you can. What's the play? Like I said, either by Leroy Merlin, Leroy Merlin, Builder's Warehouse. Builder's Warehouse, though, I think you're not gonna get that one. You might get that one. There's a Glue Devil one also. You'll see them. They come like this. It's the glue with the activator. That's how they sell it. Then you know which one it is. There's a Glue Devil one, there's this one, and there's a AK Fix one. Any one of them, they're all good. This one here, only reason why I'm using this one more is because it's right up the road from me. I don't have to drive far to go and get the AK Fix, which is what I normally use. And that's basically it, the reason why I'm using this one. Right, so that hook is done. Yeah, so the woofer is basically done. I have to leave the shims in there to set, because previously what happened was previously what happened is where you going? What happened was previously I took the shims out from the glue from there and put a dust cap on, and when I had to put the weight on to hold the dust cap down, that basically shifted the from here, it shifted that much, maybe like a millimeter or two. And because if I take the shims out now and you push it down, it's clean. But when you put weight on it and any slight breeze or something that comes into it, because it's not glued or the glue hasn't settled yet and basically bonded, the speaker can still be moved around, and that's where the cut can come. Because when that happens, then you have an issue where it goes out a millimeter and now you got rubbing. But now the problem is, because it went out a millimeter and then the glue set, now it's going to stay in that position. So the shims has to stay in overnight, and tomorrow morning I can take the shims out, put the dust cap on, and by tomorrow afternoon out comes the other 18-inch, in goes this one, and I can start doing some testing and demos with this 18. But I have a feeling that this one is going to bang better than the other one, only because I felt that this one's spider is a lot tighter than that one's. That one is starting to loosen now, so maybe not, because that one is starting to move. You feeling the crack of that subwoofer now. So I'm scheming, I gotta play this one in now for a couple of days at least, so I can get this spider to loosen as well. And then like I said, I need to now save up money to buy a fucking other engine for that car, because the cam belt snapped. So cam belt snaps, then there goes the valves again. The head needs to go back in for scheming. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So rather just buy another engine, because it's gonna cost me roughly about the same. It's about 5-8 to get all the parts and stuff and to put the things in. So 5,800 bucks for repair on a fucked up engine already, or 7.5, 8 grand, not a new engine, but another engine, a running engine. So take the running engine, drop it in there, take that one out, strip it, see what parts you can save that you could use in that car, because there's a lot of parts that looks a little bit heavy damaged there. Keep those parts that you can use into the other engine, take the balance of it, scrap it, and then we're done. So what's the time now? 20 past 10. Say quarter past 10. So 7 o'clock I started with this. That's the shim that I used to put the coil on. I started with this at 7 o'clock. I measured this, I cut this, I put it around my jig. I built a coil that ended up looking like this. I wrapped it so it ends up looking like this. Then I added the spider to it, so it ends up looking like, so it ends up looking like this. Then on the tensor wires, I added the 8 gauge cables. I put the 8 gauge cables on, and after putting the 8 gauge cables on, glued the whole spider pack down, and then I put on the cone, and there it is now. Woofer all done, built from start, literally from the start I had just the magnet. I put the basket on, screwed the basket down onto the magnet. I built the coil from scratch, built the coil, measured the coil, cut the coil, winded the coil, baked the coil, covered it, put it in, soldered it onto the tinsels. Everything is sharp 100%. So we're all ready for tomorrow. My issue is the live. Wifey is working tomorrow night. Wife is working tomorrow night. Wait. Ah shit. She's working tomorrow night and she's working Wednesday night because baby's birthday, she turns 3 on Thursday. So because she turns 3 on Thursday, wife is working morning so that when she comes home from crash, wife is at home and we can go out for ice cream or whatever she wants to do. And then so that's Thursday night. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll put it in tomorrow. Ish man, I need to, it has to be a live video. I can't not do the live because I've only got 10 minutes. TikTok only gives me 10 minutes to upload a video. That's making me think, really considering doing the videos and uploading them onto YouTube. But I don't want to do my YouTube, and it's just too, it's a lot of work, and I get more interaction here than I do on my YouTube channel or even on my Facebook. So to stay true to the guys that's been supporting me on this thing, I think I need to do this. So what I'll do is, I think I'll do a video of this. I'll take pictures basically and upload it as a video of this one and the other one together next to each other. And then I think I must write on them A and B so I know which one is which. But I think the cables are different, so I'll be able to tell the difference. That one's got red and blue, this one's got red and black, so I'll be able to tell the difference between the two. But anyways, yeah, I'll take a whole bunch of pictures of this one and the other one so you can see the difference between the two and how they play. And then yeah, this one goes in, and I'm gonna have to run it a couple of days so that this one suspension basically loosens up the same as the other one. That one got hot where I smelled the coil, so I know that. Okay, and I went into 9 volts that day, so that was clipping and dirty signal going in there. That's why I started smelling coil. So I think I'll take pictures of it and upload it as a video, and then I'll upload videos of this as well. I am gonna do a full rundown on the vehicle again. I haven't upgraded the battery yet. I need to still get another battery for the car. But I do have another battery to add in the back. I just don't have the space for it, so because of the size of the box, and I don't want to put the battery behind the box because then that creates heat on this specific battery, and this specific battery needs ventilation. So I don't want to put him in a position where it's going to cause cuck. I am looking at getting some computer fans to basically put behind the box so that, but then again, it's so much work and effort to put into a car that the setup is not going to be in there for long term. So I'm thinking I just leave the car as is. Like I said, I'll take some pictures of what is in the vehicle right now. Like I said, I took the JVC out. It's basically, I'm using it here for my test bench, and the Gladiator is also here on my test bench. Now in the moment in the car, I've got the Sony Bluetooth head unit with the preamp, voltmeter, so I can monitor the voltage now. I've got the Star Sound Raptor 22K for the sub that's playing at 2 ohms. So like I said, 400 maybe 500 RMS because of the battery power. Like I said, I'm running at 11.54 sometimes volts while driving, while driving. So the amplifier is pulling power, so is tracking juice from that amp, and the battery, like I said, it's 3 years old now, so it doesn't really have the gumption and the juice to feed it. And then I've got a 4-channel, a Targa 4-channel amplifier for the 1, 2, 3, 4 mids in the back at the moment, running on 2 channels. I've got 2 free channels that I want to connect in the front for my Lightning audio, but I gotta have a conversation with wifey in regards to removing the door pads and making a mold on the door pad itself with the 6-inch. Well, we'll discuss that when we get to that, if we even get to that, because like I said, as it stands right now, when I listen to the vehicle, I'm pleased with it. It sounds very nice. It's a pleasure to listen to, and I enjoy sitting in the car listening to it. So I don't see why I need to go and mess with things and try and, oh no, I need to make it better. I'm happy with how the car sounds. You know, somebody else will listen to it and say, yeah, but hey, you can't hear nothing in the front stage, and hey, bruh, this is not built for you, it's built for me. And as it is right now, I'm loving it. I just hope that this one that goes in gives me the same, it's gonna not give me exactly the same pressure, because like I said, that's been in the car now for I think maybe a month or so, and because it's in the car for a month now, I'm skimming. The suspension is starting to loosen up, and that's why it's banging now. This one is a lot stiffer, so I think when I put him in now, he's not gonna be all that hectic, but after 2 weeks or 3 weeks of banging, definitely. And the difference is that one had the JVC and it was running directly off the radio, so it was amplifier straight to radio. I didn't have a 4-channel to play on when I had the JVC in the car. The amplifier went straight to the radio, and I had to run the bass off the radio basically. Then I fitted the bass knob control to basically turn the bass off. So because the bass was just too much, it drowned out all of the fucking vocals. You couldn't hear shit. What song it was, nothing. Sometimes, because usually when you hear the bass, you just know, okay, fine, I know what song it is. The bass was so hectic in this bloody thing, you couldn't make out what song was playing. Even with, I played Crossroads, you couldn't even make out it's Crossroads. It was just nasty. So after I put the bass knob, the bass control in, I could turn the bass down, and at least I could match the vocals to the bass. And that was fine, but the level of bass has increased so much more now with installing the Sony and the preamp. Now it's just something else. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this performs in the car, because that one is mental now. So I might not need a month with this one in the car, maybe maybe a week or so. Then it'll be the same as that one, and then just run it and see how it goes. But I'm happy with this one, how it turned out, how it came out. I'm over the moon with how sensitive this coil turned out. I am absolutely loving it. I just hope everything is 100% tomorrow, but we'll see, inshallah. So thanks my Jimbos for joining. I don't know who all was here from the start, who came in the middle, where we went, what you saw, all of that. Before I vie, there's 5 menses on here. Let me just do a quick recap for you guys. For the 5 menses that's here, this woofer was this one. That's 18-inch. I took the magnet off, the 4-inch magnet off, because the power that I'm running right now seems like it's too small to run a 4-inch magnet woofer. So I did a 3-inch magnet and converted the 4-inch to a 3-inch. That's the 18-inch that's in the car right now, and I figured I need to do it with both because I want to run 2 18s, maybe not in this one, in the other car. So I started out with this. This was just magnet. The basket wasn't on here, nothing was, it was basically just magnet. Basket laid there, spider was laying here, cone was still there with spider, 4-inch spider on. I started out with this. I showed everybody how I measured to get a 3-inch coil, measured the height of the coil, how do you get the height, the lines and everything correct. Then I started coiling. That's what it looked like when I started coiling. When I was done with the coiling, that's what it ended up looking up after I wrapped it. Then I put the basket on, made sure the basket is lacquer, it fits everything 100%. I put my shims in, I put the coil in, and then I put the spider pack over it, and I glued it so that it looks like this. And then I took the 8-gauge wire off the old one and put it onto this one, soldered it, heat shrink it, make sure everything is safe. There's no chance of it arcing onto the body of the basket. And lastly, I fitted on the cone, glued it down, and inshallah tomorrow put the dust cap on in the morning, take the shims out, put the dust cap on, put some weight on it, let the glue set for at least about 2 hours, 3 hours, and then we'll see. I think by, oh yeah, we're going out tomorrow, me and wifey. We're gonna be looking for baby's presents and stuff, so I'll do that in the morning when I come back after workout. I think by 9 o'clock we're gonna leave from here. So at 7:30, no, it's 6 o'clock when we have to wake up for everybody to go to school and what. I'll put the dust cap on here, and at about 9 when we leave from here to go, I could take the weight off and leave it, because by then the glue would have already been settled. Leave the weight, take the weight off, let it set, go and do our things. By the time we get back, take out that 18-inch that's in the car now, put this 18-inch in, and then he will be in the car for the next 2 weeks or so until his neck will loose, and then maybe we can see if we're gonna do a 18-inch box behind the seat. You know, if there's a charity event or something comes up, we can go and do that. But yeah, that's what happened. That's the story. Thank you, Jazakallah, for everyone that has been following, that's been interacting and watching what I'm doing. Appreciate the support. But now it's time to go sleep. So like I said, I'll take pictures of everything, make it a video, and then I'll take a video of it playing and then upload that as well, so you guys can check. By tomorrow night all of that will be up and you guys can check from there. Until then, flit, may story as 8.